Hi everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Project Zomboid on Point in West Point. I'm Reki and this is my character Emily, and we are beginning day 8. This is episode 25. Can you believe it? We've made it 25 episodes in, and hopefully they aren't super long. Please comment below and let me know what you think about the length, what you think about the interludes versus the full, the daily episodes. I'm open to suggestions on the format, and hopefully everybody likes it. So let's get going. It's now 5:50 in the morning. As you can see, she lost all of the debuffs that she had from overworking yesterday, and her alarm is going off. That's what these little lines on either side of the bell mean. So we better stop that. And then we got some magazines, and we know that there's going to be a TV show on. Oops, I didn't want to turn that off. On at 6. So let's grab some skill mags. We grabbed some new skill mags from the Pharma-Hug yesterday, and let's see what we have not worked on yet. We don't have a metalworking book, do we? That would be even better if we had a metalworking book. We do have a metalworking book. What's our metalworking at? Our metalworking is not even 1, and it does not have a buff, so let's go ahead and read that. That way we can actually at some point soon go back out to that wreck on the bridge between Louisville and West Point and break apart those cars and get free metalworking experience for it. And lots of materials. Alright, so we're on pause. Hug Bunnies is on. We'll just watch that really fast because she enjoys that. That got her boredom down while she's reading. And she's already 5 pages in, which doesn't seem like a lot, but she's only been reading for 10 minutes. Alright, and let's switch to Life and Living. See if we can catch... Oh, a cook show. Excellent. Let's watch the cook show. Hopefully this is one she hasn't seen and she'll get cooking experience. Yep, cooking up. Boredom down, cooking up. That's what we want. And unfortunately she didn't get a full level, but she got some experience, so that's good. And let's check out the news. And we'll just read through whatever's going on here. Yep, the Knox infection border has broken. So that's the last broadcast that we get from Christy Cormack. I believe she was alive at one point in time. Hopefully she will remain alive. She seems like a survivor, so one can hope. Nothing on WBLN. We already watched Life and Living in pause. Let's see if we can pick up something on Turbo. Alright, so this is pretty much the same. It's a replay of the interview with Christy Cormack, so we'll just fast forward through that. And that's the end of the broadcast. And we've got 20 pages read, so it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. It gave us something to do, and now what we'll do is we will go ahead and we will give her a snack and a little water, and then we're going to take her outside and saw those logs. And we're going to see if we can get going on getting the garage built in the hopes of getting her carpentry up so we can then get the back storage area and the water reclamation system up. And at some point, is there a curtain on that? No, that's just bars. See how I can see out. So we need to make sure we get a curtain for that and the upstairs windows as well. Alrighty, actually let's go drink out of the toilet. I know that's kind of disgusting, but if we drink out of the toilet, we don't waste the water. And once it's gone, we can then use the blowtorch to get rid of that toilet because it serves no other purpose in the game. There are mods that allow you to have body functions in the game. I'm not particularly fussy about going into that much detail, but if you're a fan of some of those other games that allow you to, you know, track how much you have to use the restroom and so on and so forth, then, you know, by all means get them. I have a friend who likes to play this game really dark and dismal. He likes to play it like it's 10 years in, and he puts in all the mods that make the world, you know, full of plant life and overrun with zombies, and it's strangely and eerily beautiful, but extremely tough as well, and also, you know, creepy. So, alright. I'm going to be hopefully smart here. I'm going to throw an axe in the back of the truck and move the truck away. We're not going to cut more wood today. We're going to see how far we can get with the wood that we've got. We've got quite a bit here, and if I really need to, I can go around the back here and manually pick up some of these logs. And we also have some logs out front we could still go pick up. But this is one of the benefits of having the webbing with your tools in it, because what happened was every time I tried to saw something, she automatically took the saw out and she equipped it and then she put it back in the webbing. So I can even show you how that works. So if I go here and say saw all these 2 logs, she's just sawing because she's got the saw to do it with. So alright, let's pick up some of these planks. I know we're going to overload her. Wait a minute. Does she have any nails on her? She doesn't have any nails on her. This is a dumb endeavor. So let's go back in and see if we have any nails. That could be another holdup where we have to go by the hardware store to pick up nails, or we have to make nails out of some of the things that we have been picking up, which I don't really want to do until until we can make nails. And it's a great way to actually get your metalworking up, but I don't want to do that until we've read the metalworking book so we can level as efficiently as possible. And I'd hate to hold us up, so it's better that we actually have nails already. And what am I hearing? Am I hearing a zombie? Alright, I guess not. Can we upgrade these walls? We can. Let's go upgrade these guys because these are in bad shape. And then we can also upgrade the one that's up here. See the green? That's where we had... I busted through the wall accidentally. And when I replaced it, I could only replace it with level 1. But thankfully it was on the ground floor, so or on the top floor, excuse me. So it didn't really matter. A lot of times what I do is I build a piece of an enclosure and then I build another piece and knock the wall out between them. So I expand in a slow manner, and I do it that way because if you do a big area all at once, you don't have any safe ground to fall back on. Right now, I am in the parking lot. I am pretty safe. If I get this small area done, then I can start the next area out the out the side. And then when that's done, I can bust through this wall and connect the two. Or I can put a door in, so I have a safe area to retreat if I'm endangered while building the next spot. And that way, the area gets bigger and bigger, but I'm not, for example, all the way over by the gun shop when zombies come in behind me, because I've already built towards that. So I tend to be kind of cautious about things. Maybe I'm overly cautious, I don't know. But I also don't feel like it's wasted time, because it's increasing my carpentry skill and it's doing it organically instead of me feeling like I'm grinding it, which I don't know about you guys, but I just hate grinding levels in any game. If I'm doing it for the sake of doing leveling, then I'm bored. If I'm doing it because I have something that I'm doing, then I'm fine. And you can see I just finally got to carpentry level 5, so that's great. And actually what I want to do, I don't know where I know I want to put a window on this side, and I don't know where I want to put it yet. So let's start building the shell of this. And one of the things that I want to do is build this big enough to get a door in. And I think I did already. 1, 2, oh no, I didn't. I need to build out by one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild this wall. Well, that's unfortunate. It's a user error. Sometimes that happens. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I need to leave 4 wide because that's the size of the double door. And you need the double door to be able to pull vehicles in. And this side is going to be where we pull vehicles in. Actually, it'll start out with just this side being where we pull vehicles in. But eventually what will happen is the whole thing will wrap around and we'll have doors on the other side so that cars can go in and out and we're not having to back them out all the time. I just find that to be more efficient. And I bless my friend Maggie for teaching me that trick. She does it with garages that have front and back doors directly. But I liked the idea for a workaround garage. It just made more sense to me. Where are you going? No, that's not the one I want you to get rid of. This is the one I want you to get rid of. Okay, good. The nice thing about disassembling is it takes 12 hits or 15 hits, and that gives you enough time to actually use the fast forward, which means that disassembling something takes you less time than building something, because it takes you 4 hits to build something, and it's just kind of impossible. You can't really, you don't really have the time to fast forward when it only takes you 4 hits to do something. What are you doing? No, you're going to the wrong thing. And it's unfortunate. I built this and I'm losing materials. I'm not even getting my nails back, which is annoying, but no, that's not the one we want. We want this one. Ugh, and we still hit the wrong thing. Darn it. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Sometimes this game can be quite frustrating because you really can't tell what you're actually seeing or which thing you're actually focused on. I'm going to pick up these planks here too, so we're at least reusing some of these materials. It's a good thing I decided to measure before I got the other half of this done. Well, at least now we have an idea of how long this is. And what I'd like to do is put 1 or 2 windows in evenly spaced, so that way we can always see out. And another good way to raise metalworking is by putting bars on your windows. So what I will probably do is remove these bars and put them on the exterior windows, since this interior window will be protected. And that'll give us some extra metalworking experience too. Although I don't really want to do that until after we read the metalworking book. Alright, let's see here. Looks like 3 more segments should have this entire framework complete. And let's count. So the best way to count... Why am I taking health damage? Is it because I'm carrying too much? Yes, we're still carrying lots of planks, so let's go over here and drop them for a moment. The best way to count, if you don't want to have to enable carpentry and then try to measure or whatnot, or sit here and pick, is to actually use your placement tool. So this is 1, 2, 3, and what you want to do is don't look at where the far side of the box is, look at the close side. See how it's lining up here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means that we can do 7 and 7 and put a window in. Or we can do 3 windows, I think. Let me think. It's not going to be... It's better, I guess, to put 1 in the middle. Because if we take 3, that's 14. And then we have to divide that by... The best thing we could do is divide by... Nope, that's not going to work either. So, 1 window it is. I'm just not going to sit here and math all day. It's no fun to math. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want, no. This is the one we want. We want a wooden window. Right here, I think. Oh. Nope, that's the wrong spot. Darn it all, that's where we wanted the window. Oh, that's frustrating. And this is what happens sometimes. Sometimes you have user error. Well, actually, if you're watching me, you're probably going to see a lot of user error. Alright, let's get this wall back in. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll fast forward it from here on out, and I'll let you guys watch me finish, but you won't have to sit here while I'm slogging through all of this. That way this particular episode isn't too long, and then I'll break after I am done with this, and we will see where we are in the next episode. So take care. So maybe I won't fast forward, because maybe I'm going to get the next carpentry level, and then we're going to finish this and be able to build stairs and get up on the roof the way we want. That's That's one of the things that I love about this game is you can plan and plan all you want, but things don't always go according to plan. Or sometimes things surprise you in a good way, like my carpentry level. Now all we need to do is pick up carpentry book 4 and see if we can actually get to level 7. Because level 7 will allow us to do 3rd level walls, which are stronger than 2nd level walls, which doesn't make much difference in my game because I have player construction set so that zombies can't damage it. But if you play realistically and you want the zombies to be able to damage your construction, then you're going to want the best walls possible. Furthermore, we need one more level to be able to make big rain barrels, and now it's really within our reach, so look at that. Okay, so we have the start of a good garage. We just need to put the door in, and we need to put in the roof. And that, my friends, is going to wait for the next episode. So now I hope you guys have a great evening. Take care.